Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Milky MC. And in true fashion, I didn't get anything accomplished that I said I was going to from my last video, but I did get a few things done. One of which was I was forced to migrate my account to the Windows finally, and in doing so, I got myself a cape, which isn't all that spectacular, but I will admit it looks kind of cool on the Elytra. So there's that. I wish it was brown or green though, so it would match my armor. But anyway, we did get a little bit of work done on here, and I wanted to show you a few things. And hopefully today we're going to get done the perks to get those scaffolding out of there, as well as the foundation to the other building that I talked about last time. So over here, well, actually I can show you a couple things, but yeah, we didn't get anything done on our... It's the wrong lot. I went the wrong way. Over here, we got a little bit done. You can see from here, there's some work done. Didn't get anything done down there like we were planning, but I did get some work done here. So we actually got the start of a room here. I did cut this out and put the window in like I was saying. I really wish this server had a longer draw distance. I like when I play on my single player world and I have it cranked up to like 64 chunks and you can actually see. I know they lower it down because we have a lot of players on the server and it lags out if everybody's out exploring. But anyway, I'm going to put some lights up in here. That's why there's holes. But got a little bit built here. It's funny that ceiling's actually gray, but for some reason it just looks like white in shadow. So I definitely need more light in here, but yeah, we're going to put the lights in there. This is probably going to be a bedroom. And then we worked in the railings here. I put this little overhang around. And this side doesn't have the stairs finished yet. This side over here has the staircase is in. So you come down these. I think they turned out pretty good. I was debating whether to use stairs, but I think the slabs actually look better. I might use actual steps for this last little bit. Maybe just to shorten it up a little. I don't know. Still haven't put a roof in, as you can see, but I did put this overhang all the way around, which unfortunately makes this little area smaller, but I think it looks better than having it square. And we did the same over on this side. We got a little area underneath the stairs. I don't know what we're going to do with this. I just thought it looked neat with the glass. They also double as a railing so you don't fall off the stairs. I mean, I'm sure you could probably still fall off it if you really tried, but just thought it made it look kind of modern apartment-like. And then we got this room. I'm debating actually removing this corridor and putting the door here. And that way I would open this whole thing up to be used as rooms and such. But that would also make this cool bridge inside the apartment instead of just a walkway. You can see I did not get anything done on the parks. Those are plans for today. And getting rid of the ugly scaffolding. This side we started to lay things out. I put the window in up there. It's not finished though, because that was the original design before I changed it up. You saw how it looked on the other side. And then that was pretty much it for the tower. But yeah, got a little bit of work done. Oh, I know what else there was. I knew there was something else. You can see up here, we got the layout for the balconies upstairs. So I got the ceiling all put in. Those are going to be lights of some kind up there. I haven't figured out the pattern or what I want to do yet, but and then probably some carpeting over these so you still get the light through. But we have our little patios here that overlook, and they actually stick out quite far. So I thought they turned out nice. Still haven't figured out what I want to do with this, but I got railings on here now, and like I said, we're going to put the lights in there. Maybe a support pillar or two across. And I had originally thought about putting skylights in those and having it come up through here, but it just didn't come out right. So that's what I went with on there. But down on the ground, I've been thinking a bit more about this. And we got something down here. Entire barrel of sunflowers now being sold in the giant barrel in the shopping district. If you change your mind. Oh, I see my friend with the sunflowers has made a return. Still a shame I didn't get that original interaction on video, but I started thinking about these down here. This is what I came down here for, and how they're gonna lay out. And I think I want to do this around in wood, and then maybe not the deep slate tile, but maybe deep slate brick up the center, just so it looks different. I did consider though enlarging these. Enlarging, is that a word? Embiggening? Making them bigger though, and going like that. So they have a bit more presence. I'm not sure if that's exactly where they're going to go, but you get the idea. It makes it a little more structurally sound. You got the four pillars here in the middle. Excuse me. You got the 4 pillars here in the middle that'll seems like it'll hold more. It's just a thought. So that's 2 in. So we went on this side. Oops. Just for now though, it's a concept. We'll have to see. I probably should put a light on these too. The last thing I need something spawning in here while I'm sleeping. But yeah, I definitely want to get to work on this at some point too. And that's, I think, the last thing in the tower except up here, which I don't even know if you can see. So I don't know why I'm running up here. We did start putting in the roof. So I got an edge around this whole section. And then that's probably going to come up maybe a half slab more and go in. I might put a skylight here in the middle. That was actually part of my original plan. Or over these. Or all 3 maybe. One over each corner and then a big one here in the middle. Let's see how that looks. But for now, yeah, the plan is to put a half slab, not here, but on that block there, so it's up. That'll also keep things from spawning on the roof. I won't need any lights on it like I did this, because it'll be half slab. And then glass where the skylights are. That does mean a lot more black glass blocks, so we're going to need more ink sacks. Always need more ink sacks. But yeah, that's a look at what we've got done here. I don't think anything else was done downstairs since the last video. And we'll get started on a few projects I want to work on this episode. Moving this entrance down to here. So probably like right in here. We can clear all that out and put something else up there. Digging out underneath this to put in a new farm for Wheat, possibly have room to put a second one over there. That's the plan. So we get 2 wheat farms. And the chicken machines, yeah. And I will say, for once, I actually finished at least something I said I was going to. You could see behind me the scaffolding is gone, and there's something up on that bridge up there. I did manage to finish at least the basics of the parks. I still want to put in some lily pads and things, but I can get up there and show it to you. And this is the upper park. So we have a walkway here, and we have this cool fountain. Didn't exactly come out. I couldn't figure out what to put here, and it didn't come out exactly how I wanted, but I think it works. And I needed a little bit of light up higher, so I put a torch in his hand. That might change. I might do something else with that eventually. Maybe some end rods and turn it into something. But for now, this is what we got. And I think it came out pretty good. And then we have, of course, the other half is pretty much the same. And I think if we go to this side, I can jump right down to the floor. And I think, yep. So this is the lower park. And we got a nice pathway here. Loops around. I might actually put one more block of stuff there. Yeah, I think I can get away with that. And then comes around, it gets a little bit dark right here. So I may still want to do something here. I'm not sure what. Maybe just a little post with the lantern on it or something. And then the same on the other side, but did use the moss carpets to hide some torches along the way for lighting. I just couldn't do that in these corners. So it is a little bit dark here still. The problem is you can't put these right up against the trail like here, because the carpet actually sits up a little bit and it leaves a little 1 pixel gap there because of the pathways. So we'll have to do something with that, but yeah, it might end up being just a post. Could even put lights in here. I don't know if having a couple lights down here might put up enough light to balance that out, but it's a work in progress. Like I said, I got a little bit done. I ended up going with the actual azalea shrubs because they look nicer than the ones I custom make anyway. I normally use dead bush, just the stick bottom with some leaves on top, and you can make it all different colors that way, but they stick up an extra block higher. They're up here, so I think this did the trick though. And they don't look so plain. I got those scaffolding out of here now. Whoops, I forgot to turn my light on. But I got the scaffolding out of here now, so they are no longer there. So as soon as the map updates, I'll be able to get one of those nice isometric views without the towers of scaffolding in the way. And I also went and got another present from Gemco. You know, I might actually take you up on that, because I actually need a ton of concrete. You saw my sneak peek there, but I actually miscalculated. Originally I said it took like 3 or 4 stacks to do a floor. I was way off. It actually takes 8.5 stacks to do a single floor. So, but you can see in here, we've been busy and gave the lobby a nice new look. It's still not finished. I want to put a big chandelier here above the desk, and just some tables in front of these windows on the way around. I think that'll liven the place up a little bit. There's just enough room for like a table and chair set on each of these windows. Just give it some feeling. There's some lights underneath these. and under the carpets, so I got rid of all the torches, which I think actually looks really good. And I did that on both sides. We come over to this tower too. Some fool got the idea to make 2 of these, so everything has to be done twice. And there's some lighting under these too. But overall, I think it turned out really nice. And still working on that. I just wanted to cover up there's the shroom lights and the basalt, polished basalt up there. I tried to cover up. And that's where the majority of my time was spent. But I think it's turning out well, starting to look like something. I actually may go in and start putting in the structures in the lower floors that already have floors. That way I can start moving villagers up. That is planned. You can see the window up there on the top floor now. I'm almost debating if I should switch that from window panes to blocks. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't get up high enough with one rocket. But yeah, I'm considering switching this to blocks instead of panes so that it sits flush with the elevator shaft and this. Although the depth is kind of cool, it just looks odd from the ground seeing the inset window up here at the top. So, not sure on that. I did not make any more progress on the roof. I think I'm going to do the, I think I already mentioned it, the entire roof as a top or a half slab. So, or a bottom half slab, sorry. So that I won't get spawns up there. And that means I will have a whole block's worth underneath here to use for an interior ceiling, so I can make the interior different than the exterior. The only thing I might change on that is I do want to put like a couple air conditioning unit type things up there, HVAC type things. So that might change. I'm still not sure on that. But it would basically make the roof line up with this level here. The other option was to keep the roof at this lower level where this is, and put carpeting on it, just to keep it spawn proof. Because I don't want tons of stuff spawning up here, but I don't want torches everywhere. I'm actually going to line this center piece here, and probably these stripes here with carpet, just to keep them spawn proof and get rid of all of these torches, because I hate having torches all over the roof. But if you can see over here, this is our new project. And I mentioned I was going to start laying out a foundation, so there's actually going to be more to this. Did I land on one of these? Nope. There's going to be more to this project than is here now. It's going to stretch back that way. It wasn't as far back as I thought it was going to be. But, yeah, I thought it would set farther back this way. I contemplated tearing it down and moving it back farther to be further away from the street in the front, but this wasn't really worth the effort. I don't mind having a little bit of backyard here. We'll put some trees or something back here. But this is the start of the first floor plan, and then there's going to be a couple more in here, so I don't think I'm leaving all this dead space. I'm going to fill that all in with other projects as we go. But as I said earlier, I wanted to have something that I can start working on over here and switch back and forth as I'm getting supplies. We'll see how quickly that goes. If I can get a good deal from Gemco on concrete, we may get that up quicker than I thought. But in the meantime, this is going to be an interesting build, I think. And something different in the city. And the entrance is actually right here. This is going to be the front door. But yeah, that should be an interesting project. And like I said, we'll just keep adding to it. I wanted that one on a corner, which is why I got put way down there. It was kind of a debate of what to put where in here. But yeah, definitely wanted that one on the corner. And we'll go from there and see how well the other ones fit. The other option I had, I really might do now that I'm thinking about it. It's really going to annoy me. I have to count and see width-wise, because if it'll fit, I might rotate this and put it... Oops, I fell off. There's no way back up on this side yet. I might rotate it and put it this way. Down to here. That could be interesting. I will have to count and check that out and see. I think it might be just a hair too wide. It might be just a little bit too big, but I will definitely count that out and see. But that's where we're sitting right now. I did not get anything done down in the farms, but I did get considerable amount done with the parks and the lobbies. And I think we're making good progress there. I need to get those chandeliers in. Next biggest thing is to get the roof on so that we look decent on the map. Chicken machine is probably coming before the next episode starts. I should have that in place, I think. Like I said, I haven't been down here. I'm gonna see. I think it's gonna go right here where this is. And we're gonna take this out because I was originally gonna put it down here, but I don't think it's gonna fit. And ideally, I want to clear these out to make multiples of those farms up there. And not that I need it, but it would be nice to have two carrot farms, 2 potato farms, and 2 wheat farms there. But I don't know if I have the means to do that. So I may go with 2 carrot, 2 wheat, and 1 potato, because I've already got a massive supply of potatoes. But that's my next goal. This is all going to be cleared out, and we're going to relocate this entrance to the spawner and then build the chicken thing. But I think that we have gone on quite a bit in this episode, and we've gotten a lot done. I still have no idea what I'm going to do with this when I redo things, but I think we are going to leave it here for now. Let's get away from villagers. They're so noisy. And start planning out our idea for this, because I really do want to get that done. The more animals I can get out of that room up there, the better. This is, at least where they are, just a hair too close to the surface. You could still hear them on the surface, but I'm kind of okay with it because it's the back corner of the base and nobody really comes back there, so it's not that big of a deal. And it's way quieter than having them up there right next to the entrance, so which might not be the entrance for long. We're gonna have to see how that goes, but we may change that as well. But for now, we're gonna work on coming up with a design for this. There's a lot of chicken farm designs out there, so it shouldn't be that difficult. I might be able to tile 2, maybe 3 here, just to speed up progression. At least 2 will fit here, so we'll have to see. I don't know the exact dimensions of them. I might be able to squeeze 3. We'll have to see. And dig that out, relocate this entrance so this whole section can be changed. And yeah, lots of plans for the next one. But we are going to wrap it up here for now. And actually made a bit of progress for once. So despite not getting things done in the previous episode, we got quite a bit done in this one. And I'm going to work on trying to get the replay mod done, so my new build I can show a time-lapse for. I downloaded it last night and I started toying around with it, but I haven't actually tried using it yet, so we're going to see if I figure out how to install. Why is fabric so difficult? and maybe we can get a hold of Gemco and see about getting those concrete deal to build the upstairs and finish the floors. Start getting villagers up there. So progress being made, and we'll figure out where we go from here. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, we'll see you in the next one.